By request, I analyzed the chart of an hyphen Sunoo, and since I'm not an engine, I knew nothing at all about this man until now. Let me know how I did in the comments. Here we go, the short astrological analysis of Sunoo. The planets of feelings and passion are both in mutable signs, so his love nature is adaptable and agreeable with a touch of eagerness. Others probably receive him as alluring and charming. For romance, commitment surely does not come easily or naturally to him. With Venus in Gemini, flirting keeps him lively and happy, and he's only going to consider devoting himself to someone with whom there is a basis of genuine and solid friendship. He'd probably be happy flirting his life away, as he's so good at using his words to get people to feel what he wants them to feel. Sunoo is significantly more emotional on the inside than he appears to be. He tries to ignore his emotional, more vulnerable side. Even when he's absolutely seething with a storm of emotions inside, he can convincingly hide all inner tumultuousness with a charismatic smile. He probably has a tendency to intellectualize his feelings by explaining them away rationally instead of simply feeling them. Overall, though, with Mars in Pisces, he's quite easygoing and even apathetic to the point where someone's negative actions toward him may not bother him as much as they perhaps should. This aspect gives way to immense creativity, enthusiasm, and a strong yearning for all that is unusual. His warmth and energy have ways of exciting, inspiring, and entertaining those around him, be it at work or in his personal life. In following his dreams, he doesn't allow anything to limit him in any way, especially not his past or where he comes from. He was born a rebel and extremely independent by nature. He's got an intense need to act without bounds or limits. Creating predicaments comes naturally to him, and there's a need all throughout his life to consciously channel that energy into something productive and constructive. Bursts of electric energy come on in unexpected flashes, and he must utilize it. Otherwise, trouble or even catastrophe can be foreseen. A stable love life and traditional relationship is possible so long as he is allowed to freely be his bizarre self. He may have a passion for or interest in the supernatural and the world of the occult. Pluto opposite Venus is intense and karmic. His soul is on the path to learning through his close, intimate relationships to let go, to not hold on to others so tightly. He goes through his life experiencing intense, highly compelling, irresistibly magnetic attractions to people, and the same feelings are often returned by them. His desires may be dark. He's likely prone to immense jealousy and possessiveness, and he attracts partners with a similar proneness. His powers of attraction are high. He doesn't need to try to leave a strong impression on his person of interest. He automatically will. He may end up having numerous relationships characterized by drama, darkness, and pain before he realizes that trying to control others gets him the very opposite of happiness. Being that this aspect is karmic, it's vital that he doesn't allow his need for control to allow him to manipulate those with whom he's intimately involved, for doing so results in clear and total destruction. Additionally, given how intense his feelings actually are, he must guard against attempts by others at manipulating him as well, since it goes without saying that this aspect causes him to attract in return exactly what he puts out. So this Venus-Pluto aspect is part of a mystic rectangle right here in Sunoo's chart. It also involves Jupiter and Neptune. So this mystic rectangle aspect gives us insight into how he uses or could use his God-given talents and some of his more favorable personality traits to temper the challenges that come with this formation here. So we know he's got very intense, possibly even dangerous tendencies when it comes to intimate relationships, and he likely struggles with control, but this formation highlights some real relational gifts and even skills that he has. To start, with Jupiter involved, he's warm and generous as a person. He loves sharing with others. He probably has what's perceived as a lovely and kind personality. He's very popular as a result, and luck often smiles upon him. It also denotes relationships being a high priority for him. By benevolently making sure his partner gets to share in his luck and warmth, by actively providing this for them, rather than trying to control them, he himself eases tension caused by an otherwise unhealthy love nature. Neptune also here blesses him with compassion. He prizes affection and tenderness above all. He likely stays away from rough, domineering types. So even though we can absolutely see tendencies toward control issues in partnerships, he's likely to stay away from those who are going to match that exact energy and instead attract partners who are gentle and affectionate in love. That's it in Hyphen Sunoo, a short astrological analysis. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.